Today we're going to learn about constitutional monarchy, which is an important part of Canada's government. I will read and highlight. Please listen and read along. After, we will read and answer some questions from the citizenship test about constitutional monarchy. Canada is a constitutional monarchy, which means it has a monarch or sovereign, right here, and a constitution, right here. A monarch is a king or queen who is the head of state. Canada's monarch and head of state is Queen Elizabeth II. Here is Queen Elizabeth II right here. The Canadian Constitution is a document that is the highest law in Canada and explains how our government works and the rights of Canadian citizens. Here is one section of the Canadian Constitution. This section is called the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms, which talks about all the rights and freedoms that Canadians have. On the citizenship test, there are also questions about this. We will talk about it later in the week. Queen Elizabeth II is the head of state in Canada, but does not have complete power. She lives in England, the UK. Queen Elizabeth II must follow the rules of the Canadian Constitution. This makes sure that Canada is a democracy. The Queen is the symbolic leader of Canada, but the Prime Minister, who is the head of government, is the political leader of Canada. The Queen's representative in the federal government is the Governor-General of Canada. In the provinces, it is the Lieutenant Governors. Now let's look at some questions about constitutional monarchy that you might see on the citizenship test. I will read the questions and all the answers, and you will have to go back to the reading, look for the correct answer, and choose A, B, C, or D. Let's do an example together. Number 1. Who is the Queen's representative in Canada? Is it A, the Prime Minister of Canada, B, Premier, C, Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, or D, the Governor-General of Canada? Well, in the question, the keywords are Queen's representative, or the person who represents the Queen in Canada, because she doesn't live in Canada. She lives in England, the UK. So, who is the Queen's representative? Let's go back to the reading and look for this answer. Let's look for the words Queen's representative. Here we can see Queen's representative. Let's read the whole sentence. The Queen's representative in the federal government is the Governor-General of Canada. In the provinces, it is the Lieutenant Governors. So, in the provinces, says Lieutenant Governors, but what about the rest of Canada, or all of Canada? That is the federal government. So the answer is the Governor-General of Canada. Let's look at the choices again. Prime Minister of Canada, Premier, Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, or the Governor-General of Canada? The answer is the Governor-General of Canada. Let's read question number 2. What do you call the sovereign's representative in the provinces? Is it A, Premier, B, member of the Legislative Assembly, C, Lieutenant Governor, or D, a senator? You can go back in the video and find the answer by listening and reading with the text. And then you can check with your teacher tomorrow. Number 3. Who is Canada's head of state? Is it A, the Governor General of Canada, B, Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, C, Prime Minister, or D, Lieutenant Governor? Again, you can go back in the video, listen and read, and find the answer and check with your teacher. 4. Who is the head of government? Is it A, the President, B, the Queen, C, the Governor General, or D, the Prime Minister? Again, go back, check the reading, and find the answer, and check with your teacher tomorrow. Number 5. What does it mean to say Canada is a constitutional monarchy? Is it A, the sovereign, queen or king, is the lawmaker of Canada? B, Canada's head of state is a hereditary sovereign, queen or king, who reigns in accordance with the Constitution? C, the sovereign, queen or king, represents Canadians in Parliament? Or D, the sovereign, queen or king, approves bills before becoming law? Again, go back, check the reading, try to find the answer, and you can check with your teacher. The last question, number 6. Which of the following is not a feature of Canadian system of government? This question wants to find out which of the choices is not like the government of Canada. Is it A, a federal state, B, a parliamentary democracy, C, a constitutional monarchy, or D, a dictatorship? Again, we have studied federal state, parliamentary democracy, constitutional monarchy, and dictatorship. Which one is not a feature of Canada's system of government? Go back, watch the video again, read and listen, and you can find the answer. Then you can check with your teacher. Good luck.